Have you ever stopped to think about life without social media? Imagine a world where Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter never existed. It seems almost impossible, doesn't it? Social media is deeply ingrained in our routines. We wake up, check notifications, and share our lives. From morning to night, social media is there. But what if this digital landscape never existed? This essay explores that fascinating thought experiment. Without social media, our world would be profoundly different. Communication would rely on phone calls, text messages, and face-to-face interactions. Businesses would advertise through traditional mediums like television, radio, and print. Our sources of entertainment would revolve around movies, television shows, and live events. The way we consume news, engage in activism, and even form relationships would be fundamentally altered. Would these changes be for better or worse? Would we be more present in our offline lives, or would we feel disconnected from the global community? Join us as we embark on a thought-provoking journey into a world without social media. We'll explore the potential consequences and benefits across various aspects of our lives, from communication and relationships to business, entertainment, and even mental health. Our exploration begins with a look at how communication and relationships might thrive or falter in a social media-free world. Imagine a world where the anticipation of a handwritten letter brought joy to your day. Before social media, the art of letter writing flourished. People poured their thoughts and feelings onto paper, carefully selecting stationery and crafting eloquent prose. These letters, often carried across oceans and continents, were cherished possessions, read and reread until the paper wore thin. Without the immediacy of social media, communication was a more deliberate act. While the absence of social media might foster deeper connections in our immediate circles, it would pose challenges for long-distance relationships, requiring more effort and creativity. Without instant updates, staying connected would rely on phone calls, letters, and visits. This might strengthen bonds within local communities. The absence of social media offers a respite from constant information and the pressure to present a curated persona. Without curating a perfect feed, we might experience liberation and authenticity. The fear of missing out might dissipate, replaced by appreciation for the present moment. Without constant notifications, we might be more engaged in our offline lives. In a world without social media, the value of physical presence would be amplified. Gatherings, events, and celebrations would take on a greater significance, providing opportunities for genuine connection and shared experiences. Instead of passively consuming content online, people would be active participants in their social lives. This emphasis on physical presence might also extend to the workplace, fostering collaboration, creativity, and a stronger sense of community. The absence of social media would undoubtedly reshape the landscape of human interaction. In today's digital age, social media has become an indispensable tool for businesses of all sizes. It's the engine that drives brand awareness, customer engagement, and ultimately sales. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok have evolved into sophisticated marketing machines, offering businesses unprecedented reach and targeting capabilities. Imagine scrolling through your Instagram feed and seeing ads for products perfectly tailored to your interests. That's the power of social media marketing. Now let's rewind the clock and imagine a world without this pervasive social media presence. How would businesses reach their target audience? The answer lies in a return to traditional advertising methods. Television commercials, radio jingles, print ads, and those colossal billboards dotting the urban landscape would once again reign supreme. Businesses would compete for airtime and ad space, crafting catchy slogans and eye-catching visuals to capture the attention of a mass audience. This shift would come with its own set of challenges. One of the most significant impacts of a social media-free world would be the absence of targeted advertising. In today's digital landscape, we've become accustomed to seeing ads tailored to our interests, browsing history and online behavior. Without the data-driven insights of social media, businesses would need to rely on more traditional methods of market research and consumer segmentation. They would need to develop a deeper understanding of their target audience's demographics, psychographics, and buying habits through surveys, focus groups, and industry analysis. This shift would likely lead to a more generalized approach to advertising. Without social media's global reach, businesses must connect locally. This could lead to a resurgence of community-based marketing and hyperlocal advertising. Imagine strolling through a farmer's market with local vendors. This fosters community and supports local businesses. Building strong local relationships becomes paramount. In today's world, entertainment is almost synonymous with social media. Platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram have become the ultimate stage for a new generation of creators. Musicians, comedians, dancers, and artists of all kinds have found global audiences and built careers through viral videos and engaging content. Social media has democratized entertainment, giving anyone with a smartphone and an internet connection the potential to become a star. It has also fundamentally changed how we consume entertainment, from bite-sized TikTok dances to hours-long gaming streams on Twitch. Imagine a world where entertainment wasn't confined to the digital realm, where shared experiences formed the bedrock of our leisure time. Without social media, we might find ourselves venturing out more often, seeking entertainment in the company of others. Movie theaters, once threatened by streaming services, might experience a renaissance, becoming hubs for communal movie-watching experiences. Live concerts, plays, and sporting events would hold a renewed allure, offering the thrill of shared excitement and the joy of collective celebration. Social media has upended the traditional hierarchy of fame. In the past, achieving celebrity status required the backing of powerful gatekeepers, record labels, movie studios, and publishing houses. Today, social media has empowered individuals to build their own brands and amass massive followings without the need for intermediaries. Influencers, with their dedicated fan bases, wield significant cultural influence, shaping trends and impacting consumer behavior. Without social media, the path to fame would likely revert to its more traditional roots. Social media offers instant updates and diverse perspectives, but also spreads misinformation and creates echo chambers. Without it, traditional news sources might regain dominance, leading to a more curated news environment. However, the absence of social media could limit diverse voices and perspectives. Social media profoundly impacts our mental well-being, offering connection and breeding insecurity. It connects us worldwide, fostering communities and support systems. Sharing experiences and seeking advice are positive aspects, but constant connection comes at a price. Highlight reels can fuel feelings of inadequacy and comparison. In a world dominated by social media, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. We scroll through perfectly curated feeds, bombarded with images of exotic vacations, picture-perfect families, and seemingly effortless achievements. This constant exposure to idealized versions of reality can distort our perceptions and fuel feelings of inadequacy. The pressure to curate our own online personas, to present a carefully constructed image of ourselves to the world, can become all-consuming. This constant striving for validation through likes, comments, and followers can take a toll on our mental health. Imagine a world without the pressure to curate and compare. Escape the digital maelstrom and reclaim your mental space. Rediscover the joy of being present in the moment. Feel more content and grateful for simple pleasures. This respite could decrease anxiety and depression. While disconnecting from social media might seem appealing, these platforms provide valuable connections and support. Online communities offer belonging, especially for those feeling isolated. Social media raises awareness and mobilizes communities. It amplifies marginalized voices. The challenge is finding balance, using social media to enhance life without consuming it. Be mindful of content, set boundaries, and prioritize mental health. Our worth isn't defined by likes or followers, but by our relationships, contributions, and self-acceptance. In the age of social media, activism has found a powerful new platform. Hashtags like #MeToo, Black Lives Matter, and climate action unite people globally, sparking social change. Social media democratizes activism, giving individuals a voice and connecting like-minded people. The speed and reach of social media bring global attention to local issues. Viral content humanizes issues, evokes empathy, and garners support. Social media is crucial for organizing protests and coordinating action. From sharing logistics to live streaming, social media transforms activism. Imagine a world without the digital megaphone for activism. How would social movements take shape? Without hashtags and viral campaigns, we'd return to grassroots mobilization. Face-to-face interaction and local networks would be key. Imagine town hall meetings, door-to-door campaigns, and distributing flyers to raise awareness. Picture passionate speeches and united crowds. This slower approach fosters deeper connections and a stronger sense of community. The absence of social media would present challenges for activism. Movements might struggle to gain visibility and support without instant global reach. Social media's speed is crucial for mobilizing rapid responses and holding power accountable. Traditional activism could focus more on long-term strategies and community building. Without the pressure to go viral, movements might develop sustainable solutions. The risk of slacktivism might diminish. Without just liking posts, individuals might engage in substantial activism like volunteering and protesting. The effectiveness of activism hinges on the enduring power of collective action. It's about people uniting around shared values and holding those in power accountable. Movements for social change predate the digital age. History is replete with examples of ordinary people challenging injustice. The tools of activism may evolve, but the desire for a just world remains constant. The power to create change lies in our collective will and commitment to justice. Exploring a world without social media reveals deeper connections and less distraction, but also slower communication and limited reach. We might appreciate the present more, but lose the power to connect across distances and amplify voices. Sharing information and engaging globally would be diminished. The reality is, social media is here to stay. It shapes how we communicate, consume information, do business, and engage with the world. The question is how we can navigate this digital landscape mindfully. We can choose to be intentional about the content we consume and create, to curate our feeds to reflect our values, and to prioritize meaningful connections. We can use social media for learning, amplifying voices, and advocating for causes. The power to shape social media lies in our hands. It's up to us to use these platforms responsibly, to foster empathy and understanding, and to create a digital world that reflects the best of humanity. The future of social media is not predetermined. It's a story we write together, one post, one comment, one connection at a time.